Yo, what up everyone? You keep me calm with the dealer Chino. I'm here with, this is Farouk.
Hey guys.
And I'm here with, that's the one. So we're here at Waitakere Ranges. Are we at, bro?
Waitakere Dam, bro. So we're going for a little walk down this way here. It's about 25-minute walk down, more or less.
How's it going, bro? How's life, guys?
It's good, eh? We just thought we'd get this morning walk in.
Pretty good.
How's
Alright, you know.
Weather's a bit cloudy today, typical Auckland.
Everything, right? It was funny because it was just raining, sunny, and now it's cloudy again. Hopefully by the time we get to the bottom, it's sunny again and we can see the dam, you know, and yeah, it's some nice views over there, nice views.
So what up, boys? I want to talk about, you know, what you guys are struggling through, how do you guys get through it, and what are your tips to getting in through your struggles?
To be honest, one thing that's been on my mind is having grey days. So these are kind of days where you don't feel like going out, you don't feel like doing anything, and maybe someone asks you, you know, like, let's hang out or something, but this is what I call a grey day, right? Because you don't feel like going out, you don't feel like doing it.
I get
so,
you.
like, you could chill inside, you know, you could go on Netflix, watch a movie, you know, just chill at home. But I feel like the best way to actually overcome these, so you have less of them, is actually go outdoors. So right now, we're out here in the park. You could do this by yourself as well. Just go for a walk, get some sunlight, and then what actually happens is you get less grey days because your body's so used to getting that natural light. And that's how it's actually helped me, and this actually helped me overcome a lot of anxiety as well. So I think this is a kind of one of my main tips, or one of the things that helped me. So yeah. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on it anyways? But
What do you reckon, bro?
Oh bro, yeah, that's a good insight, because it gets to one of the causes on why we have those mental health issues. But in my opinion, I think that the main cause of my anxiety and worry was because we look at our emotions as taboo. So we say to our bodies that we shouldn't be experiencing this. Why am I experiencing this anger? Why do I have this problem with this person? And what we do with these emotions is we suppress them. So then, like, if an event triggers us, like, oh, a friend doesn't show up, it's not necessarily that your friend didn't show up that pissed you off. It's more like that emotion comes up, it triggers the whole situation, and therefore you get screwed over. Me get to a point of zero anxiety and zero worry was sitting down with your body and through meditation and looking at your emotions as something natural, normal. It's just a feeling, and therefore that lets it subside. Kind of like a kid grabbing your attention, telling you, hey, can you give me this, can you give me that, and you're like pushing it to the side. But as soon as you face the kid and give him what he wants, then he'll like go away. So that's kind of what you need to do with your body. Stop suppressing your emotions, stop trying to push it down and go out clubbing or drinking, or even just eating and looking at these ways as outlets. Like, go inside the body, sit down with it, accept it, and soon you'll find everything is limited by time and space, everything runs out, and you'll get to a point where you're so happy that you don't care about anything else.
The question I want to ask you guys, how do you accept yourself though? That's the hard bit. Accepting is like the most difficult thing to talk about.
Accepting isn't a philosophical or thinking kind of strategy.
when he was talking legit, the main thing that was coming to my mind is, like you said, acceptance, you know, being content with yourself. If you can't actually hang out, like go outside by yourself and enjoy time alone, like for a walk and stuff, then you need to like start building on that before relying on others, because it's a form of attachment. Like right now, let's say every single day I hang out with Dealer Chino. See the Dealer Chino guys?
Yo.
Southern like let's say I'm hanging out with him every day. So as soon as, let's say he goes back to Melbourne, I feel like there's a void in my life. So since I'm not content with myself, all of a sudden I feel like there's a big gap, and then that's when like you kind of get like sad, and that's where depression builds as well.
Bro,
So,
the void after 2 days.
Withdrawals.
You know,
Bro, you need to have a Dealer Chino. That's
like
what you need.
mochaccino.
Bro,
That's
void.
the cafe we went to before we went to Melbourne.
Bro, void, eh? Filling that void is always going to be the difficult thing. But, you know, you got to do what you enjoy. Like, even if you don't know what you enjoy, just try a lot of new things, I reckon. You just got to go out and just explore on your side of things. But it's always hard, bro. It's always hard, man.
It is hard. It's hard in the beginning.
You know, the thing is that, like, we like to put labels and therefore make things hard. Like, the fact that we put a label on it, we have to look at why we put that label. Is it because society or someone told us that was hard? Like, why does it need to be hard? In my opinion, I think that accepting yourself isn't a philosophical thing. It's not something you think about. It's something you feel through. So, for example, if let's say you lost your job, it's not necessarily the job you lost that pissed you off. It's more like those emotions that come up, the anxiety, the worry that, oh my God, how am I going to provide for my kids, my family, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what screws you over in those emotions. But if you don't care about your job, you don't feel those emotions, and therefore you're just like, all good, I'll get another job. So is it really the event, or is it just our emotions that take over? And therefore, accepting yourself is not like looking at new belief systems and checking out this guy's guide saying that, oh, you got one life to live. It's not something you think about, something you feel through. And eventually when those emotions are run out, when you don't feel like grief and worry, you can't actually be affected by the event. So it's more like a feeling process, in my opinion, to accept yourself, not like a thinking process.
I think the problem is we put a value on a lot of things,
Yeah.
like a limit to something. Like, bro, we're humans. There's no limit to anything that we can do. Like,
That's
you
true.
just gotta do it. Gotta do it. Get out there and just enjoy what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like, we got someone on the moon in the 60s. Like,
Yeah.
it was
I know we
over
have AI,
50
man.
it was over 60 years ago, right?
Oh yeah, it was about 6
Like-
years ago.
Before that, no one even like thought about someone going out into space. Now we've got satellites up in space. Like things like 100 years, 200 years ago, we thought was impossible. It's happening. Now we're getting all these different things. We've got a smartphone. Like if you show someone, like let's say you go back in time, right? I'm going like I'm searching it up right here. Let's say we're going back in time 100 years, and you have a smartphone with you. You take a photo. They're like, what is this? Like what is this witchcraft right here? So like there's no limitation. Like things can change. Like you can set yourself a goal, and if no one else has done it and you do it, you'll be the first, and then the impossibility's gone. So I don't know. I just think there's no such thing as impossibility. Like if you put your mind to something, you can get it done.
That's true.
It's 100%.
It's what is that quote? Bro? Mind over matter.
Exactly.
That's
that
what
quote.
it is.
I was thinking
mind
of
over
that.
matter. Yeah, that's probably the best quote to go to. Mind over matter.
Mind will matter all
Or
day. Bro.
whatever the mind can believe and conceive, it can achieve.
Oh,
That's the best
dropping
one, eh?
bars, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, it was Napoleon Hill. Thinking courage.
You
Yeah.
what you gotta do right is you just gotta love the process.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta ride the process
Yeah,
and
love the
enjoy the
process,
process. That's the
That's
thing.
I think that's what's wrong with mental health, is that like we like to look at other things to cover up our void, but what we're forgetting is that like once we get out of college, we are stuck with a day job. 8 hours, that's basically 50%.
It's a prison sentence, bro.
Yeah, 60% of a day gone towards a job we don't like. And then we ask ourselves why we're struggling with mental health, because we're doing a job that we don't like. And like, we're like, oh, what about finding another job? I can't do that. Well then,
Too many
that's your fault.
commitments. Yeah.
It's your
Too many
fault, man.
commitments.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said in the last video, man, sometimes you just gotta jump and hope something will catch you.
Exactly.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, true.
You say going with the flow is a good way as well. Like you have an end goal in mind, but you go with the flow. Like you don't dwell, like how we're talking about dwelling of things. You don't dwell over something if it doesn't happen. So you kind of just go with the flow. Like what are your guys' thoughts on that? Like
I reckon.
Let's say you have an end goal, like you want to
Yeah.
become a software engineer in like, let's say Google or something, right? But it doesn't happen like within the next 5 years or something. But you just keep going with the flow.
Yeah, yeah,
And
exactly.
it just like the
But
term
that's
they
why you
use
do
is-
something you
it's
enjoy
the
at
law
the
of
beginning.
attraction, right? They
Yeah.
call it the law of attraction.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
You say what you want and you just go for it. And I'm gonna say, like a lot of people have different beliefs and they call law of attraction. For us, we say, as a religious, in our religion, they say that God will provide for you, right?
Yeah, true.
And law of attraction is very similar to that. You ask for what you want and it will happen. You just go with the flow,
Yeah, I agree. Like
It's-
I
yeah.
agree. But as long as you have that long-term goal,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
long as you have that goal pictured in the far future, if it's whether it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it doesn't really matter how you get there, bro.
True.
As long as you enjoy the
True.
process, you enjoy
Exactly.
the destiny,
If you
the
love
journey.
the process.
Oh, sorry.
Hashtag, this is Faroq.
Hashtag this guy.
This guy right here.
So if you enjoy the whole journey rather than the destination, that's where you're gonna literally be happy with yourself.
And also, don't forget that like we are all gonna die one day, and we don't know. Like for example, one of my friends, her father passed away out of nowhere. Like literally, just woke up and he went to the hospital, and everyone thought it was gonna be fine. Boom. Once you take an in breath, you don't know if you're gonna get that out breath back. So the point is that the fact that you know you're gonna die tonight, you may as well do something you love, and there's no point dwelling on the future because you don't know if you're gonna live
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but live for today, yeah. Don't live for tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
And don't think about yesterday. Like honestly, because yesterday doesn't determine tomorrow. It's what today you do today determines tomorrow. So man, this is the
True.
thing, the way like cultural backgrounds. It's always the hardest thing to talk about is your mental health. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
And
true.
that's what this is all about, opening up that discussion,
Let's
opening up
break
that
this
channel,
taboo.
But no, it's literally just opening up that, like this right here is us opening up this is Adilachino, opening up that channel for you guys to discuss this. like if you have any like questions, concerns as well, like drop in the comment section as we're talking, you know, like as you're listening to this, and make sure to give it a like and sub, you know, if you haven't already.
Yo.
But like legit, honestly, it's just getting into the habit, especially in New Zealand. We actually have one of the highest suicide rates, you know, in the world per capita. Like if you look at our population, it's only about
We have the most
4.8.
sexual partners as well.
4.8 million people, and we've got the highest suicide rate. Like that should be
That's
triggering some
ridiculous.
alarms or something, you know.
Yeah.
So 100%, I'm walking really quick, and I feel like I'm walking out of the shop, but
It's all good, bro. As long as people get the message, the whole impact that we're trying to make, that's what matters. But bro, check out that view though, man. You guys got to get in the view though. There's a dam right behind us. Bro, it's mad. People walking around. Bro, hopefully I don't drop this phone down the dam, eh?
yeah, because if you do, Omen has to jump in after it.
Yeah, bro, he's a good swimmer.
You know, the fact that there's so many suicide rates should tell you something. Like
Yeah,
the
bro.
fact that you're still living and you're still alive is something amazing because you still are making it through life. Life is already hard enough, and the fact that you're still going through life is amazing. It's like I'm still here, I'm surviving, I'm not giving up. Why can't we just be appreciative of the small things instead of these dumb expectations that society's put for us? Like, society's not going to show up at your deathbed, so why should you even give a shit about their opinion?
To be honest, I'm just going to add in one thing here. If you do feel like you're going through something, we're going to put the number, like a helpline in the description as well. If you'll tune on, make sure that happens.
Yeah, man.
So,
I put that through. I even put the Australian number as well,
yeah.
and the New Zealand number.
So that way, if you feel like you need to talk to someone, like literally just give this number a call. They're professionals and they're here to help. Like it's not like they're judging or anything. It's literally there for help, and it's just to have like a casual convo as well. So in the description, make sure to reach out. Or Adil Tuner's a good guy as well. You know, he's a really
Yeah.
nice guy. Drop him a message. You know,
Yeah.
he's onto it as well.
Man, but look at the view though, bro. Check out that view, man. That view was crazy.
I don't like that view. I don't
Bro.
like it.
You don't get this in Melbourne, bro. Bro, the view is mad. It's so mad out here. It's like a dam that we're on. It's called Waitakere Dam. And there's water behind us. And there's like a mad view right behind us over here. So there's like a lot of mountains and stuff. On the other side of the mountains is Auckland City. But bro, we take life for granted today. Like, look how beautiful it is. It's like just literally 10, 20-minute drive out of Auckland. If you're feeling down, just come for a drive.
Bro,
Like-
and it's interesting as well. Like if you look on this side, right, you got to just think about the amount of pressure this is putting on this dam, and then on that side, like if this isn't here, this water is flowing all the way out into like into the forest as well. Like it's amazing, you know. It's about that limitations thing. Like someone like came up with this idea of like creating dams, you know, to hold water in place. Like it's engineering, bro. Like
Bro, the things we do for other people, like this is actually generating electricity, bro.
bro, 25% of Auckland's electricity is produced from the water.
What?
Here.
25%.
25%.
25% of electricity that's generated for Auckland is from here. Check out that view, bro. It's a mad view. There's some water. Check out that view. The dam. That's the dam right there. Man, check out that view. We're so blessed to be living in such a nice environment. We take life for granted sometimes, you know. But man, check out that. It's like a little waterfall at the bottom. Check out that view. Advice that you guys will give
Advice two.
to people out there, and a quote. You guys gotta give a quote.
Oh, okay. I'll give a final advice. Quote, nothing's coming to mind right now, but I just want to say, right, if you fail at something, don't think that's the end of it. Just try it again, you know? Like, people nowadays, we don't accept failure, you know? What you do is, you fail at something, you just accept you failed and you move on, you know?
That's my advice, guys.
I think that you have just one life, and there was I don't know what the odds are of being a human being, but it's apparently 1 in 4 trillion or something so high. So you have to ask yourself, what's the point of me playing it safe when the odds of me being a human being is so like low? Playing it safe, getting a job, career, wife, doing the same bullshit for your entire life. You know, like, what's the point of living that life when you could live a life of risk, happiness, adventure, and fun, and have stories to tell than just say, I got out of college, found your mother, and that's it. Like, you want to play this game as risky as possible. Why not? You get this one life. You don't know if you have something else after this. So find what you love, do it, and do whatever it takes, because at the end of the day, like, what more is there to live? Why do you live?
If you guys want to look at travel videos and self-development videos, hit up. This is Farouk. I'll put the handle up on the screen. Anything else, boys?
Nah, I think it's time to sign out.
Do what you love.
Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, hit the like button, follow these guys, and I'll see you guys until next week. Hopefully I'll be in Melbourne by next week, so I'll see you guys then.